Travis Wayne Goodsell, church news time. And there really wasn't anything. You had a member of the 70 or something like that who was speaking to some group or another, talking about Jesus is the living waters. So thus lying to you, leading you astray. But I noticed something. One of these things is not like the others since August 9th. The church came out with a news release that had been up even at the top news stories, as I'm looking at the one from Sunday, where the employee was working on the Sabbath. Couldn't wait until Monday like he did for the missionary who died on Sunday. Didn't report it until Monday. It's that Nelson has got his 100th birthday commemoration coming up, and the church had pre-recorded a video, and it's going to have to deal with neglecting the 90 and 9 and finding one to force back into the church, take away their agency, compel them to pay up, and smile about it. But what is missing today, after all these days covering it, at the top, you have a little tab that says Learn More in blue, Learn More in white, surrounded by blue, and you're supposed to click on it. And then September 9, birthday event for President Nelson. And it's gone. Today it's gone. I checked the home page. Gone. Jesus Christ taught us to love one another. And is literal history true? You have to validate our feelings on this matter, otherwise you're the enemy. So the church news, maybe it's only on the church news. Nope, gone. And so is President Nelson from the top. You have to scroll down and then have to hit the thing, see all, and then you have to keep scrolling down. You have to go all the way back to August 9th when they first talked about it. It's gone. They're no longer reminding you that August has 31 days. So 9 plus 9, 18 days. That's all they had left was 18 days. And it's gone. It's out of sight, out of mind. You know, like white supremacists do to their children. I know all about that. Go to your room where I can't see you. Go outside where I can't see you. If I see you, I'm putting you to work. Memories on the corner of my nightmares. And so yeah, it's gone. The whole thing, they're not talking about it. They're not going to remind you about it any further. And they replaced Kieran with his polygamous slave labor. And Queen of the Philippines has now also been demoted since yesterday. And instead, they have their latest scam. The church and ECA Nutrition unite to nourish children and mothers. And it's the corporation, so the corporation, you know, they fund their lifestyles with it, and at least they are more likely to give to actual children and mothers. But that's the whole scam that the church does, to give to corporations, and then there's some kind of a kickback that the church always gets to profit off of what they claim is a gift, a donation. It's a lie. Alive. So yeah, August 9th, 2024, Salt Lake City, news release. President Russell M. Say the name. Baby name meaning Nelson 100th birthday commemoration announced. As we strive, because that's the doctrine in case you didn't know. You're not required to be perfect, as the Book of Mormon says you have to be before you die. You have to just strive now. Striving gets you to the highest degree of the celestial kingdom, as long as you're a full tithe payer and you're a polygamist. Otherwise, it's a trap. Let us follow the example of President Nelson's Christ-like character. Really? A fraud? That character? Of Constantine? Oh my God. Yep. So it's gone. It's been canceled. I mean, yeah, the people who do the website suck at their job with the many scandals that we have discussed over the church news videos over the years. But this is interesting, because as I've pointed out for the last couple of weeks, there's been some indicators that Nelson is about to die. Even the video pre-recorded I suggested was just in case he dies before he turns 100. And for them to say we're no longer going to talk about it, which all it was his plea to go after the one and neglect the 99. And the example that they have here was him attending some kind of a meeting or where he spoke or something, and the choir leader the people weren't singing the same song. And so that's going after the one? She's not lost. The 99 were lost. They were singing the wrong song. So I don't know if they finally were shown my video, because YouTube is on an extremist tear to keep everybody from watching my videos lately. And so maybe they finally found it. Oh, Travis is still doing videos? Why didn't you tell us, YouTube? Well, you told me to silence his channel so that nobody gets recommended his videos. Well, not us. We need to keep spying on him to see what he's up to next. You know, I don't know. They don't say. It's all a secret. The saints cannot know of it. And so here we are. The saints cannot know about his birthday commemoration anymore. Hilarious. Oh, just hilarious. And so, yeah, if you're clueless and you're going, what do you mean the saints cannot know of it? What are you talking about, Travis? Hello? How many videos do I have? How many have you seen? Oh my God. So yes, this is the big scandal that I exposed. Everybody else is fooling around with whether or not Joseph Smith wrote the Book of Mormon or if he had memorization powers of over 36 different books contemporary of his day to remember all of them, to put them in the right place in the Book of Mormon as he's dictating it to Martin Harris, and then it gets stolen. So then it's Oliver Cowdery in 1.5 months, is it? I mean, dear God, people, come on. Joseph Smith had nothing to do with the composition of the Book of Mormon. You got punked by this church. They led you astray with a rock and a hat. Here's page 290 and 291 of The Way to Perfection. The coup of America. There will be a transfer of authority, of government, from the leaders of nations, even the United States, to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The members of the church at large will not know of it. The saints cannot know of it. And so, thus, yesterday, Marcos Jr. Coup! You can't know of it. All you were supposed to see is that Kieran was shaking hands with Marcos Jr. and church is true. This is why they're in the Philippines. This is why they're in Russia. This is why they're trying to get in Saudi Arabia. This is why they're in Israel. This is why they're in Africa. This is why they're in Asia. This is why they're in everywhere. To coup. That's their whole point and purpose. That's their plot. That's their mission. And as long as the government leaders don't know, nobody will know about it. The world will not know about it. The members of the church at large will not know of it. The saints cannot know of it until after it happens, and then the saints go, oh yay, church is true. We conquered the world. It's Jesus. And I warn the nations of the world, Russia, if you're listening, the Church of Jesus Christ is going to coup you. Israel, if you're listening, the church is going to coup you. Yeah. Who paid Islam for the Judas price against Israel? Hey, your tithing dollars did. Isn't that great? The whistleblower exposed it. The tithing money, they were told, is to be hoarded for Armageddon. The coup. Real simple. This is why they lie to you. This is why they claim to be Christian when it's blatantly obvious to any literate person that we're supposed to be Jewish. And anybody who's literate should have caught on to the Bible being Jewish. And everybody wants to play dumb and anti-Semite and be in denial that they're an anti-Semite by claiming they know nothing about the first creed of Christianity and the Council of Nicaea, even though everybody knows about it. 325 CE, at least 100 years after the last of the Jewish scriptures were written. And so Christianity did not exist. It's not the Christian religion, because the Christian religion did not come into existence as not real until 325 CE. And over 4 billion people on the earth right now are suckers and losers. And then you get Albert Pike, who says, I'm going to pit Christian against Christian, Zionist Christians versus Islamic Christians, and they're going to do battle, and it's going to get ugly and violent and bloodbath and gross and, oh my God, terror, horror, nightmare, trauma. And so then Christianity's destroyed. Everybody won't have a compass or a guide to lead them to truth. And so then the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints' prophets come out of hiding, having fled the country into one of their offshore bank account islands. We're back. We're taking over. We own the land, and we're filthy rich. Obey us. I mean, Jesus, who we now can call Lucifer out in the open. When Mormons knew, they've known this whole time, that there's an inverted pentagram of Lucifer on the keystone of the headquarters Salt Lake Temple. They all knew, people. All of you who are not Mormon, who finally got shown my video by YouTube, yeah, everybody knows it. But you know it too, don't you? Because my born-again Christian peers as a kid were told by their pastor that there are inverted pentagrams and that we worship Lucifer. I thought Peter was just joking with me as we're on the bus heading out to a basketball game. I thought it had something to do with my listening to Shout at the Devil on cassette tape. When did that come out? Come on, Google. Come on. Don't be playing games with me. You got busted for your antitrust. Alright, Shout at the Devil. No, it's not February 18th. September 23rd, 1883. Yep, I would have had it. Came out when I was 13 years old. Interesting. September 23rd. Fascinating. Everybody knows the date. Everybody knows that the Bible, especially the book of Revelation, at least, is prophecy and revelation giving you an astronomical date. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the church is corrupted. Everybody knows that they're stealing from you. Everybody knows. That is a very good song from the Justice League movie. So that's basically it. I mean, I can make up videos. You know, I can go over how the doctrine isn't true, the theology isn't Joseph's, the scripture interpretation's wrong, and thus I can go over all the scriptures with you and explain the truth from them, from the Jewish perspective, you know, the authors. And I can tell you about all the lies that the church is doing and how the administration is wrong. But I'm just going to be repeating the over almost 4,000 videos on this channel alone over and over again, just presenting a different message for you. Everything they do, everything they say, everything they demand you to do is all a lie. Because the core is a lie. That they are a succession from Joseph Smith and that they're Christian. It's a lie. So thus everything else that branches from it is a lie. See, the three pillars of Mormonism, Bruce R. McConkie. That Jesus is the Christ. Oh, that pillar crumbled. Joseph Smith set up the Christian church. Oh, that cookie crumbled too. And that the Book of Mormon is another testament of Jesus Christ. Oops. Nope. And so the three pillars have been destroyed. They've been knocked down by Samson. Literally. Because you have not been following my channel, have you? The Sun King. Hilarious. And Bruce R. McConkie called it a building. It was a temple, Bruce. Temple. Samson knocked down the temple. Destroyed the great and abominable church, Bruce. Now let's discuss your footnoting problems in Doctrine and Covenants, section 1, verse 16. Why didn't you decode Babylon? See, they want you to believe it's the United States of America. O Babylon, we bid thee farewell. We're going to the mountains of Ephraim to dwell. As I modified the tune. Because Packer said, beaten tone. It's evil. It's idol worship, you dumbass. Rotten hell. No, it's the great and abominable church. And your clue was the temple in the previous two verses. God, they just cannot tell you the truth. Everything has to be hidden from you because you can't know of it. The church is a secret combination. And they lie with every church news video, every conference talk, every social media post, and they get you to go around the world and lie. And my childhood white supremacist Christian nationalist peers were laughing their head off for any sucker and loser that believed their lies and spread it around as if that was the truth. And here, as grumpy old men leading this church, they're doing it to you.